doing a vertical live or sorry, horizontal live that will show up as a video rather than a short. I'm trying to experiment with this because the views of the regular lives have been down, so I decided, hey, might as well, because the regulars will already watch anyway, so I thought, hey, might as well try doing something different. I'm not sure if this format will be better for my chicken live streams or worse. Who knows? Hopefully the audio is better. Hopefully it's a little bit less compressed. Hopefully it gives me a few other tools. Uh, I don't know, but still, good morning, everyone. Hello, everyone. Since this is my first live stream in this format, I do have to do a little bit of troubleshooting, so forgive me for that. I just got to figure out how to see the chat, how to see a bunch of other things. I don't know if you can. I don't know how to see chat on this device. Let's see. No, it's not that. Is it this? Huh. Oh, you know, okay, so chat does show up. Okay, I was afraid chat wouldn't show up for a second, but chat does show up. So, hello, everyone. Hello, Goat Ronaldo. Hello, random names. Greetings. Hello, Matthias Yoder. Welcome back to the chicken streams, where we have all the chickens in the world. Ow, even the ones that like to scrape your necks. Little neck scraping chicken, little neck scraper. Hello, Tori. Hello, Dahu. Greetings. Okay, so I'm getting a few insights as to how these horizontal live streams work. Hello, Large Family Homestead. Okay, so there's not a chat scroll. Instead, chat just pops up for a moment and then disappears. So that means I can see chat, but no going back to read previous messages. Ow, look at this chicken here trying to balance on my neck. Oh. Ow. Oh yes, Corin, I was doing horizontal just as an experiment because, like you can see, I already have eight people in the stream. Because with my streams previously, I was getting like 30 people in my streams, but most of those, like probably 25 of those people, were just regulars anyway. So I thought, hey, if it's only going to be regulars watching the stream anyway, I'll experiment with horizontal live, see how that works out. And so far, the views are the same. Well, because I think I couldn't just go to horizontal lives because that would completely ruin my streaming. I know, Dahu, it feels weird. It feels unnatural being horizontal. Ugh. Large family. Oh, I mean, can I scroll out? Can I do that? No, I can scroll in, but that's as far out as it can go. Oh, actually, yeah, right. I can actually scroll with the chat messages. They disappear, but I can scroll up and down to get the chat back. That is pretty cool. So, okay, so I can't get any more zoomed out, but I can get it done. Very interesting. Hello, uninspired. Good morning. Welcome back to the chicken coop. Oh my goodness, these girls today are a little bit dirty. Some days they're quite clean. Some days they definitely aren't. Like this girl right here, right now, she's not very clean. Random name, you say, what in the world are horizontal live streams? Horizontal live streams, what people used to watch before TikTok, before YouTube said, hey, what if we were TikTok? Because, like, yeah, I have friends who do, like, who do YouTube shorts. Like, one of my friends, he got over 1 million subscribers on YouTube through doing his thing, and then the views just stopped coming, and it's like, that's kind of a bit spooky. And then I've seen other YouTubers who have, like, 900,000 subscribers who, again, just have the views not coming. So, like, every short form creator, every vertical creator wants to branch out into learning how to do horizontal too, because horizontal live streams are more reliable, they earn more money. Long form videos are more reliable, they earn more money than short. So, like, I still do shorts because I do not know how to do the longer stuff. And, like, I don't know. Matthias Water, you hate this winter so far because your nose is all stuffy 24/7. I live with chickens and cats and dogs. My nose is stuffy 24/7 because of the mild allergies. Not bad allergies, just enough allergies to make it, like, not worth it anymore. You don't watch, who said that? Who said they didn't watch TikTok? No. Corn, you said you don't really watch TikTok. I don't watch TikTok either. I'm a YouTube creator, so that's me. BM, same here. Tori said, how am I? I am doing very good today, and the chickens are all doing very good today, too, which is really nice to see. Some days they don't look like they're good. Some days they look like they're doing very good. One of them I'll bring up that looks a bit too good is little speckles here. She has blood all over her. You can see, like, look at that. She has a little bit of red right on her neck there. That's because she's a bit of a bully. She might be tiny and precious and cute. She's so precious and kind to me. But she goes up to the other chickens and she'll just peck them until they're bleeding, which means I need to go right now and buy some medicine for my chickens because they are all being picked on by one. Like, Speckles is picking on everybody. Uh, um, who said that? I think that was Goat Ronaldo. He said, "Where is Peanut?" Peanut was sitting right beside me before I started the stream, but then I scared her away by being too chaotic. Welcome back, Just CB. Random name. She isn't killing yet, but she's more of a girl boss than anything. She's coming in here and saying, "I will peck at you. I'll peck at you, and I'll peck at you again." Just because chickens are a little bit mean like that. But where's Peanut? Oh, Peanut. Peanut is on the ground right next to Houdini. So you can see right down there, there's Houdini, and Peanut is right in the corner. So I just gotta go grab, get your girl. It's really hard to grab a chicken when you have another chicken on my shoulder at the same time. Did I have a Merry Christmas? Yes, Just CB. I had a very Merry Christmas. Hanging out with family. We had gifts together. A nice feast. It was really nice. I hope everyone else here had a very Merry Christmas too. Corn, if you don't like the horizontal live streams, feel free to come back later. Like, come back tomorrow. I'll do another vertical tomorrow. As I said, I'm just experimenting right now with horizontal just to see how it works out. Because, like, yeah. The verticals are not very reliable, so I'm just doing this just as an experiment. The viewership is lower. It's going to be a little bit slower. I'm not going to be as used to it for a while, so it'll take a little bit while before I get very comfortable with what I'm doing here. Let's just move this to the side and say, oh, I guess look over there. There's some chickens over there, too. Hello, everyone. Nope. Large Family Home said, you definitely prefer watching vertical on your phone? No, I understand that. Vertical is very convenient on the phone. Random name, she's giving Regina from Mean Girls vibes. Nah, I've never seen Mean Girls, but I get the gist. It's about school bullies, and I think she is definitely that, Speckles is definitely that pretty girl who is, thinks she's better than everyone. Dahu, you remember the one time when Pepper was singing the egg song? Yeah, that is always really cute when Pepper sings the egg song because she doesn't lay very many eggs. So when she sings a song like that, that's really special because that means not only is she in the nest, but she's also trying to lay an egg once, which is pretty cool. PM is just to see you guys, did I get my mic fixed? My mic wasn't really broken. I had software technical issues, so I just fix the thing that was causing the issue so my mic isn't broken anymore. And at BM, you said, is corn good for chickens? Corn isn't bad for chickens. You just got to make sure not to feed them too many. Can you hunt in Canada? Yes, you can hunt in Canada, but you need to get a permit or else it's pretty crazy. Yeah, Large Family Home said, this way you can get a lot better view of the shoulder chickens, but with a vertical, you can get a lot better view of the chicken sitting on my shoulders and the chicken sitting on my lap. So, like, both of them offer you different views. Random name, you have to go, but we'll try to come back later. Goodbye, random name. It'll be good to have you back later. Hello, David Loys. Welcome. Today I'm doing a horizontal stream just as a little experiment, just to see how it works. Hello, Enthusiastic Archive. Greetings. Your name is the Enthusiastic Channel Archive. Does that mean you archive the videos that, like, keep getting taken? Because, like, there are a lot of videos on YouTube where you see, like, journalists or maybe controversial creators uploading a video and then it gets taken down. Do you archive those videos, or do you just archive anything you want? How does the archiving work for that? No? Okay. Ibrul, how do I get the chickens to sit on me like this? The answer is handling them frequently and handling them since they've been young. I will pick them up, like when they were babies, when they were just tiny little chicks, I would pick them up, I would hold them, I'd throw them on my shoulder. Ow, one's on my head right now. I don't appreciate that. Oh, ow, they scrape a lot when they do this. Here, girls. Get off my head. Ow, that absolutely stings when that happens. Woo! Ow, and also, yeah, that was Speckles. That stings when they do that and also scrapes my head up like crazy. David Loys, why don't I let her there? My goodness, she's back. Oh my goodness, she is a very Enthusiastic jumper. Why don't I let the birds out? I will let the birds out, actually. I let them out, like, right now it's warm enough, so I do let them out every single day. I just usually like to keep them inside while I stream, because when they're inside while I stream, it allows me to talk and, you know, have all the birds sitting on my shoulders. Ah, look, here's Pepper. Yeah, Pepper yesterday was giving me a real scare because she was pretending to be dying. She stopped moving a bunch. She was very slow, lethargic. She wouldn't eat or drink anything. And I was like, oh my goodness, is Pepper sick? And then it was like, nah, she's just laying an egg. Because most of my chickens, when they go to lay an egg, they will go into the nest box. They will sit there. They will cluck a little bit. Not Pepper. Pepper doesn't lay proper eggs. She only lays rubber eggs, which means when she wants to lay an egg, she stops eating food and then just walks around slowly and then just sort of looks like she's about to die, and then she just pops out an egg and goes back to normal, which is really, really funny. Okay, also another problem I noticed is that chat pops up on screen and then disappears. So yeah, I can scroll to get it back, but I can't really scroll when both my hands are full of chickens. So I won't probably be able to reply to a lot of the previous chat. Unless my hands are free, but I will respond to one of the questions I was asked earlier, is how do you get them so friendly? Hand feeding them like this is a really efficient way to do that. Hello, hello Arian, greetings. Does the male goose still have a crush on Echo? Yes, David Loyce, the male goose has a crush on all the geese, like all of his girls. Hello MP. BM, you said, do you know how to make... Oh my goodness, I couldn't even see that. You have to be back. Oh, MP's headphone dies. BM, you said, do you know why chickens have blood on your eggs? Chickens have a lot of very shallow blood vessels inside of their reproductive tract, so that means that those blood vessels can easily burst. It's basically like how you or I can get a nosebleed. It doesn't mean that they're having any sort of issues laying eggs. It's just, you know, that's how it works out. It's just basically like a egg nosebleed, which sounds very unpleasant, and I can assure you it probably isn't very pleasant, but usually if it's just a little bit of blood, like those blood vessels, they heal off easily enough and heal off quickly, so like that really shouldn't be any problems for your chicken's health. Your chickens should be fine, hopefully. Oh my goodness, so many chickens, they love their apples so much. Dahu, you almost had a seizure at home yesterday because you had epilepsy. Oh my goodness, sorry to hear that, Dahu. BM, you got a couple of the blood eggs? I see. And Arian, you say Pepper's very cute. Pepper is adorable. I love her. She was my favorite of the old girls. My favorite of the young girls is probably Speckles or Goldilocks. And hello, Goober. I'm doing a vertical live today, so I will try to add you as a standard moderator. Wait, it worked. Oh, there we go. You are now a standard moderator. Oh, my goodness. The apple, they just eat so much apple. It's really difficult. Oh, also, yeah, I had Christmas lights up for my... I had Christmas lights up for my Christmas stream, and now that my Christmas stream is done, I've just ran them up some power conduits on the walls, and now we still have Christmas lights in here. And it's a really nice vibe to just have the Christmas lights on the wall. Just CB, you got 10 more chickens for chicken. Does that mean you're chickens for eating or chickens for egg? Chickens for what kind of chicken? Ooh, look at all these chickens we have here. And Dahu, oh yeah, Dahu, this one right down here, this girl here is your lovely Cheyenne, the one you like. Hey, Cheyenne, here, eat a little bit of apple. You are still doing good, Dahu? That's really good to hear. But yes, hello, everyone. It's good to have you all here again today. I actually do like this. One thing I do like about the horizontal live streams over vertical live streams is that if I see 9 people in chat, that's not 9 people who randomly scrolled on and then will scroll off immediately. That's 9 people who enjoy my streams, enjoy my content, who are here to watch me, which is really nice, you know? Like, they're not just people who've been fed this by an algorithm. But yeah, I will... Oh, there goes Pepper. Pepper fell off. Oh my goodness. These chickens are trying to be dirty. They're getting muck everywhere, dang chickens. I saw, is Pepper still broody? Right now, none of my chickens are broody. So Pepper, Peanut, all those chickens, none of them are broody anymore. Because right now, it's the middle of winter. Outside, we have nearly a foot of snow. Like, nearly a foot of snow on the ground. That is a lot of snow. But yeah, it's okay. Just CD, where is Peanut now? Peanut Butter, little girl. Her name's not Peanut Butter, but that's kind of cute anyways. She is just sitting on the floor. Yeah, she's sitting on the floor right now because She just wanders around, tries to keep out of the way, so she needs to keep away from the big chickens who will peck at her. She needs to keep away from the small chickens who will also peck at her, and she needs to keep away from the geese who will trample her. So she just kind of walks around, eats and drinks, and tries to coexist. She's not very happy in the winter, but summer is when she gets really happy. Hey, Philip! Yippee! Congratulations! Go Ronaldo! You say it's crazy that your chickens are the ones that wake you up not the rooster. So your chickens just go and cluck all morning. That is actually really funny. If your chickens are too close to you, your rooster will cock-a-doodle-doo a little bit, but your chickens will non-stop. There'll be an alarm. They'll go. They are your alarm. You wake up every morning, bright and early in the morning. Chickens, they start laying eggs at like 3 a.m. So I hope you like to wake up at 3 a.m. That's definitely a good time to wake up. The dogs are outside right now, so you can probably hear them barking maybe a little bit. You probably can't hear it much over all the chicken noise, but yeah, the dogs did something very bad on the floor, so we had to kick them out and we couldn't get them back inside yet. Yes, Large Family Homestead, the mods will probably have less work with the horizontal lives. The reason why I have the amount of mods that I do right now is just because one mod is more than enough regularly, but that is a lot of a lot of pressure put on the single mod if you only have one, because then they have to be responsible for everything, for deleting all the messages, making sure all the chat's good, managing the Discord, everything like that. So like now I have enough mods that they can take turns. If one of them doesn't feel like it, they can if one of the mods can't, like if I'm going to do something big and they can't show up, it'd be nice if they could say that, but otherwise, yeah. We have enough mods so that none of them have to be responsible for everything now, which is really good. And I saw someone say Echo's better than Goo. I think you could say that Echo's better than Goo. Goo is still my favorite just because she's my old girl, whereas Echo's the tiny young one who's she's a little bit silly. But like, yeah, all the birds are good. Like there's Echo, there's Neapolitan, there's Goo. There's little Speckles, little queen, Slay Queen. Asana Arian, I do not know how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry if I keep butchering it. Which is my favorite out of the babies? It's this one here. This is little Goldilocks. If you look at her, she only has a single of these little neck things. You can go. She does not like me touching her neck. And then out of where are the old ones? It's really hard to see. I really like this one right here. Her name is, what's her name? That one right there is Dolly. Dolly has the big head pom-pom. So she is the big, fluffy head. And she also walks around like she's psychotic because she just whips her head around and thrashes like crazy. She is wild. Large Family Homestead, you have a bunch of moderators on your thing too? Yeah, that's good. Goober. Goo is this one right there. My oldest goose, that one's name is Goo. That's Echo. Goo was my first ever goose. When I got her, I only had a single goose. So the goose is called Goop. Simple as. BM, I just live in Canada. I won't say much more than that because I do not want to dox myself. Like my friend Large Family Homestead here, she says she lives in Texas. But like that's like the population of Texas is something like a third of the population of my entire country. So like yeah, it's kind of funny. I have a friend who lives in San Francisco, and they say, oh, I live in San Francisco, and then they're like, oh, that's cool, and then they're like, hey, I don't have to worry about saying I live in San Francisco. Try finding the one white guy in San Francisco, you're gonna have some trouble. But like yeah, as for me, I just like to say I live in Canada. I think that's fair enough. Large Family Homestead, do you think Dolly might be your favorite? She's so cute. Oh, she is adorable. I love Dolly. David Loys, does Dolly look sulky? Oh, she looks like a Silky. No, she's just Polish. It's not the same as being like Silkies when they have fluffy feathers. She has the puffy, not fluffy. They're still actually properly formed. Like Silkies can't fly because they don't have wing feathers. Dolly does have wing feathers, so she can actually still fly, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I was trying to look for, so like with the babies, my favorite are Goldie, Dolly, and Speckles. And then with the adults, where is he? Oh, right there. Right. That's Houdini. He's my favorite rooster. And this tiny little chicken here, that is Peanut. Look how, like, she is so small. You can really see her size compared to a big Alaska, big Violet. Right there is tiny Peanut. She is just so tiny. She's so precious. I love her so much. I'll grab her for you so you can see Peanut. Hey, Peanut. And right here is the tiny girl herself. This girl is like, I don't know, I love her a lot because not only is she tiny, when I first got her, she was always a little silly chicken, so I always liked her, but she became one of my favorites because she single-handedly made my YouTube channel. She made she did the most popular videos of like scooping eggs, being broody, doing all that sort of silly stuff. Like, if it weren't for her, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel, so I definitely have her to thank. That's why I say this spring I will try to let her hatch out 2 of her own eggs, just to try to get a single female heir. And also, I only have a single rooster, and she's really small, so if she hatches an egg, maybe I might be able to, like, keep a single rooster of hers if it's tiny enough that it doesn't compete with the other rooster. Hello, number 8. You're not late. Don't worry about it, man. It's always good to have you all here. Oh yeah, large family homestead. Yeah, tons of people live in Texas. It's pretty crazy. Hello, Fazriel. Greetings. I'm here at the chicken coop once again. But yes, hello everyone. But yeah, Abu Zuber, you asked who was my favorite roosters. You say you have. Patricia said they had 3 anacoras, but they're not very. They are very smart, but not cuddly. Ah, I see. Yeah, my favorite rooster was one I showed down earlier, Mr. Houdini. Patricia, your other whitings and a partridge rock are all very sweet and personable. Ah, yes, very good. Yeah, I think where is it? My most friendliest chickens I have are the white leghorns. And it's just so funny, like these things, they are very aggressive if you don't raise them right. They are mean to my other chickens. They're mean to my other chicken. Hey, quiet, chicken. They are mean to my other chickens, but when I hand raise them from being really young, they are super friendly to me, and that's really, really cool. Dahu, you want me to go up and read your fun fact? It's really hard to scroll in vertical mode, but I can, so I will go screen up. What was your fun fact? You were raised in Canada. Ooh, raised in Canada, moved to Texas. Oh, that's an old life story I've heard several times. Born in a cold country, then decide to move to a really hot state where it's barely livable most of the year. But hey, if you escape the heat to go somewhere nicer, that's probably a good thing. If you enjoy the weather where you live, hopefully. Here, come on. Look at this. You can sit right there. There we go. Look at the chickens. I love these things. They are so special. You know what? I got 2 nest boxes now because for the longest time. Oh, large family homestead to leave. Goodbye, large family homestead. Hey, Brule, you say your chickens are not laying eggs. Quiet. BM, do I have anyone from South Carolina? Probably. I'm not sure. Most people don't really say the states where they live unless they're living somewhere like Texas, where Texas people are proud Texans. But yeah, sorry, what was it earlier? Yeah, Brule, you said your chickens are not laying eggs. Chickens usually only lay eggs in summer, and it decreases as they get older. So if it's winter for you right now, that's probably why, and they will start laying eggs again next spring. Hey, quiet, come on. Look at this girl always here just complaining. Abu Zuber, you say, where is Pepper? Pepper is on the ground as usual. It's kind of funny. All the young chickens like to hang out on the roosting bars up here all together. But like the old girls, like Pepper, she just sits on the ground and just, so you have like your Violet, Pepper, Alaska down there. You have little Dolly. Dolly's really nice. Goat Ronaldo, what's the most eggs I ever got at one time? The most eggs I ever got at one time was 14 eggs, and it was from these little babies. Because these white leghorns, they lay every single day, and then I have a bunch of other chickens that quiet. But I have a bunch of other chickens that all lay at the same time, and so that's that's actually really cool. She's already laid her eggs. We already have her 4 eggs for today, but she just still wants to scream and scream. Dahu, it's a lot of you and Goober in chat. Don't worry, it's okay. David Loys, you ask which chickens are new. All these girls are the ones that were, babies earlier this spring. So these girls are the newest ones, and I haven't got any new chickens since then. But you can see, also I want to say is, look, I have 1 nest box here with 2 chickens in there, and then I have another nest box over here with 1 chicken in it, which that's really good, because previously they would overcrowd in a single nest box. I have 2 now, and it's sorted out the issue, and even then, they still prefer to squeeze all into 1 nest box a lot of the time rather than going into the second. But they're chickens. They're just silly like that. You can't get logic out of a chicken. Number 8, you say, do I have any chickens that were hatched at the farm? I don't actually. I had some for a while. Like, I had some silkies, but they died. I've got some new geese I hatched myself, but it died. Like, I've never actually. I've successfully hatched a lot of birds, but I've never either kept the birds I've hatched or had them not die from unfortunate circumstances. So, like, all these babies. Oh, sorry, all these babies, I got these from a hatchery. I bought these from a friend. The peacocks, I bought them 4 months ago or something like that from a friend. The geese, I either got them hatched as babies or I got my male goose as an adult. He's still super friendly. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go grab the male goose right now. Goober, you want to moderate full time? It'll be good to have you here. As long as you're not getting bored, Goober. That's the thing, is that, like, it's great to have people here to moderate, to make sure things are being done properly. Just make sure that you're not getting bored, because if the moderators get bored, then that becomes a problem. So, like, yeah, if you're ever getting bored, you can feel free to take some time off. Never feel like you have to be here. BM, you think your chickens are not okay because they put 1 to 2 more, they put 1 to 2 more in the winter. You get about 12 eggs. If your chickens lay eggs in the winter still, that's perfectly fine. Like, especially if you have a heated chicken coop or lights, or you live closer to the equator, they will still lay eggs in the winter. So, like, yeah, it's like if they lay eggs in the winter, that's not really the biggest problem. You will also try to moderate full time. Good to have it, Dahoo. And also, hello, Jacob. I'm trying to scroll my screen to read all the chat. My screen is sticky with corn. Oh my goodness. You're in a band, Dahoo? Very nice. Patricia, you had a Bielefelder rooster. You had to put him down because he had some sort of genetic disorder and he didn't develop properly. He was the most wonderful, gentle bird you've had in your life. Ah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's always a shame when birds just don't make it. Like, I've lost a lot of birds, and from my experience, sick birds are usually incredibly friendly because they're not well enough to fight or anything like that. So they just get so calm, so content. And then that makes me wish, man, I wish I could, like, heal them. Because if you could heal a... Oh, wait, sorry, is that Dolly behind me? No, this is Elvis right there. But, like, yeah, like, if you can heal a sick bird back to perfect health, they are the friendliest birds in the world. Like, obviously, the ones like, the babies I hand raise from scratch are super friendly, too. But, like, yeah, fixing a sick bird, they can, when you fix a sick bird, they can tell that you healed them. They can appreciate that, and that's really special. Hey, Big Goose. Big Goose. Right here, we have the Big Goose here. Let me... Also, Big Goose here. He had a bath yesterday. Oh, sorry, let me get my head in frame. Big Goose here. He had a bath yesterday, but even then you can see there's still garbage on his back because he will sit here and the chickens rain down poop on top of him. The chickens are not very polite, especially to my poor little goose here. Poor little goose, the chickens do not respect him. Abu Zuber, did the baby chicks grow? Yes, these are my, like, these little things here, these big girls here, these are my baby chicks. They are fully adult now. Like, my baby chicks now they lay eggs every single day. They are actually more dominant than a lot of my old chickens now. So, like, everything is working well. Dahu, does Houdini still cock-a-doodle-doo? He doesn't cock-a-doodle-doo very much in the winter, but in the summer he'll cock-a-doodle-doo every day. So that means in the summertime, I will not be able to be in this chicken coop live streaming unless I evict Houdini, because otherwise he will sit on the roost next to me, cock-a-doodle-doo down my ear, give me hearing damage. So I still can't do that. Goober, it's your first time? Yeah, don't worry about it, Goober. It's all good. Goober, the one that I cared for in that one short. I'm not sure which one you're talking about because I have a lot I cared for in the short. Some of them who lived, some of them who didn't. And a lot of the ones that I cared for who were sick in previous shorts. I'm not sure if they're alive or anymore because there are some, like Stubbs, she got killed by a raven. Pierogi, she had a egg cancer, I think. I don't know. Dal, you want me to kiss him? He's a little bit dirty, but I can still... Hey, come here, come here, come here. Mwah. There you go. You can still give him a bit of a kiss, but he doesn't really like it very much. Matthias, you had a bantam named Jerry. Poor thing was sick. He passed away. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's kind of sad that, like, chickens, they don't last very long because they're such small, delicate creatures, and because they lay a lot of eggs, probably half the chickens I have who died of a disease, it was an egg-related disease. Like, they just laid so many eggs. They kept laying eggs until it, like, you know, got them injured, which is, like, horrible. But, like, I don't know, not much you can really do about that. One moment, I gotta grab some corn for my big goose. Big goose! Haha! Right here, here's some corn. Ow! Ooh. He is so heavy to hold. It is so heavy. Here, let me get out the corn ready for him. Um, Afsana, you love the sick turkey chicken. Oh yeah, the sick turkey chicken. She was such a doll. She was so beautiful. She was so nice. As I said about the sick chickens becoming friendly when you heal them, I was taking care of her. She like sick chickens. They can realize when you take care of them. They can realize when you care for them. And like, so she was so friendly. She was so tolerant of me. Like, it's kind of funny. I had to poke around at her face. I had to scrub her down. I had to dip her in water. And she became so mild-mannered. She was sick for a while, then she got healthier before going downhill again. And in that time when she was healthy, she was just so tolerant of me. Like, she would just, like, let me pick her up, let me hold her, all sorts of things like that. Tori, I think you just asked how old one of them was in chat. Let me just scroll and see it. Abu Zubri said, did I build the chicken coop? Yes, I built this chicken coop completely by hand, all by myself, and it was good fun building. I built it with my father, so that was good fun. Tori, you say, how old are the chickens? The adult chickens, the old chickens I have are 5 years old. The babies here are about 7 months-ish old. This goose, he's about 5 years old, too. So yeah, so some of them are definitely older, some of them are younger. Oh, look at this guy, look at him, he loves the corn so much. Look at this. Also, he's so well behaved because even though I bought him as an adult, I've made him so friendly. So that, like, look at this. He just sits here with his little feet dangling. He doesn't even kick or anything. He's just so good. Ibruli, how do you make your chickens not stressed? Ooh, that's a good one. A good way to make them not stressed is don't harass them. Do not pick them up. Do not push them around. Do not flip them over or do any sort of weird things to them. I do that with my chickens because they're very friendly and they've been hand-raised since babies to tolerate it. But if your chickens are not like super friendly chickens, picking them up can really stress them. So I gotta put that corn down. I gotta put this goose down. He's too heavy. Oh my goodness, I had so many chickens on my lap. I had like 10 chickens on my lap. Here, goose. Oh my goodness. That was such a workout. Woohoo! A big goose on the shoulder. I was saying, how do you make your chickens not stressed? He's not happy. Here, Peacock. You wanna come here? Actually, wait, I forgot. I have a wide-angle lens now. I can put my camera right here. There you go. I put my camera right here, and you can actually see the peacocks. Look at that. They can stick their heads in here, and they're actually in frame now. That's nice. David Loyce, does Houdini have a crush on any of the hens? There are some of the hens Houdini definitely prefers. Like, he loves sushi. Oh, the peacocks nearly fell off. Like, Houdini, he really likes sushi. Houdini also really likes a couple of the other birds. Like, Houdini really likes Cheyenne. You can tell the hens that the rooster prefers because they have holes all over their backs from the rooster jumping on them. Oh, goodbye, Goober. It was good to have you here, man. You will be back. Okay, that's good to hear. Dahu, how to make the chickens stop fighting each other. Chickens peck at each other as part of the pecking order, so they'll keep pecking until they figure out who the pecking order is, who's dominant, who's less dominant. So, like, if you don't want your chickens to fight, a really good thing to do is to just, you can sort out the pecking. Like, if two chickens who are really similar in size to one another are fighting, if you don't break it up, they might just keep fighting until they get seriously injured. So what you can do is just flip one of them on their backs, let the other hen stomp on them a little bit, and then that will, like, make sure to protect their eyes, obviously. Don't let them get hurt. But doing that shows one of the chickens that they're dominant to the other chicken, and they both understand that arrangement. The one that stomps on the other one, they understand they're dominant. The one that gets stomped on, they understand they're not the dominant one, and that does break up fights. If too many hens are fighting, or if you have one hen that's really aggressive to all your chickens, you might need to isolate them or rehome them or anything like that, but that's all right. Afsana, what was the name of the sick turkey chicken? My sick turkey chicken's name was Pierogi. Pierogi, she was a sick turkey chicken. I don't remember why I named her Pierogi, but I don't know, that's just what I named her. I like the name. It was a cute name. And some people got pierogi confused with Pepper. Pepper down there. Pepper is my orange one there. She's the one who lays normal rubber eggs. Pepper lays rubber eggs because she's a genetic defect. Pierogi laid rubber eggs because she was really, really sort of diseased. Like Pepper's rubber eggs, they have membranes, yolks, whites, other gloop in there, whereas pierogies rubber eggs, they lacked the yolk, so they were just whites in a membrane, and they also weren't egg shaped. So like Pepper just can't develop the shell. Pierogi, she had a reproductive tract infection, which meant that she got a bunch of weird gunk in her reproductive tract that made her lay the really weird eggs. Welcome back, Goober! Brule, you said, how do you make your chickens not stressed so they can put eggs? Yes, how do you make your chickens not stressed? Good things to do is make sure they have calm lay boxes. Make sure their lay boxes are up off the ground, away from where they roost and eat and everything like that, so it's really calm. Make sure you have enough lay boxes so they can all go in there together, like sort of in their own separate lay boxes without having to fight or anything like that. Make sure they're not overcrowded too. Make sure your coop is big enough. Make sure they're well enough fed. Make sure there's enough light, enough heat. But like basically it's like, make sure the conditions are as nice as possible, and if you see anything that stresses out the hens, maybe change it. Like a big thing that can stress out the hens is if you have too many hens on a single roost box, they will squeeze together and that will cause them to get stressed. So maybe it's always good to have enough space on your roosts so that like they can spread out if need be. Like for me, I have one roost behind me, I have this other roost that I'm sitting on, and then I have a third roost that goes this way that the peacocks like to sit on. Let me just get the peacocks where the peacocks like to sit on. Also, yeah, it's snowy outside there. You can see the snow, so it's like it's very snowy outside. But yeah, also this girl, little you, Dolly, get out of the nest box. You don't lay eggs. Get out, get out, get out. You don't lay eggs. Look at that. She went in there, evicted the other chicken, and she didn't even lay an egg. That egg was already in. Ooh, wow, you failed the jump. She tried the jump and she failed. She failed the diagonal jump, and that is just so sad. Let's see, who was everyone saying in chat? Sorry, I miss chat a little bit, especially on these horizontal lives. The chat goes by really crazily. Matthias, how can you make your rooster named Chuck grow tail? Because your hens and silky roosters peck where it's supposed to be. If your rooster's tail's been pecked off, the only way you can get your rooster's tail to grow back is they molt. Once a year they'll molt where all their feathers will fall out and they'll regrow them. And you just have to make sure when he's molting that they don't peck his feathers as they're growing. So maybe you might be able to isolate him. Joanna, your rooster only mates with one chicken. If you want to breed your chickens and your rooster only mates with one, you might need to get a second one. I'm not sure. Afsana, I do not visit the graves of any of my chickens because I have a lot of chickens, and a lot of them, like, I do have a lot of chickens, and I also lose quite a few of them. And as I said in the video about the sick chicken is that life is for the living, and I have more important things to do, like taking care of my living birds, like these girls. These girls need to be fed, they need to be given water, they need to be done all that sort of stuff, so I do that usually instead. Why does your rooster shake his head left and right? Joanna, roosters shaking their heads is a very common thing that roosters do. It's just a rooster thing. My rooster does it all the time where he'll go, whoa, 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 shake his head around. He looks so silly when he does it. Longest comment, you want to add 2 new chickens to your flock? And they wander off from the rest of the flock. If you don't have a fenced-in run or some way to keep them in your chicken coop, if you introduce them, they might wander away. A good thing to do is put a large nest inside your chicken coop and keep them locked in there with food and water for like a couple days, maybe even a week, because that makes them associate this is home. Then open up the crate and let them out sometime let them out so then they can be around with your other chickens and release them all together. Because like, if your current chickens are pecking on the new chickens, you can isolate the new chickens for that. But if your current chicken, like if they're being chased away or everything like that, if they're wanting to run away, it might be good to just keep them all together. What's happening here, David Loys? What's your issue with Bruley? Like chat's going probably quite fast. Oh yeah, Goober, the chickens, yeah, sometimes they can shake if they're a little bit itchy, but my rooster, he also itches for tidbit, swings around for tidbitting, where he'll grab a little piece of food in his mouth and he'll say, cluck, 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 hey hens, look here, I have this good food. So that's another reason they do it, is they do it to get their hens' attention. David Loys, I do not know about Mike the chicken. Really, how do you make your chicken not stressed? I already said how you can make them not stressed. You just gotta make sure that they have proper access to food and water, that they're not too overcrowded, and that their coop is like feels safe. So like if the coop feels safe for you, then you should If the coop feels safe for you, then it should be safe for the chickens. But if you go in there and you feel like it's overcrowded, then you should definitely make more room. And again, chickens will not lay very many eggs in winter, so they will lay more eggs in summer anyways. But yes, hello everyone. Afsana, how many times do your hens been broody? How many times has Peanut been broody? Peanut has been broody probably like 5 times in her life so far. She didn't go broody on her first or second year of life, but then on her 3rd year of life, she went broody 3 times, and she would have gone broody more if it didn't become winter. Then on her 4th year of life, she went broody once, and then on her 5th, like last year, I think 2 years ago. Quiet chicken. 2 years ago, no, I guess actually it was 2023 she went broody 3 times. 2024 she only went broody once. So that means this, like 2025, she'll probably only go broody once again. So like it's kind of crazy. Dahu, check on the chicken. Now the one that's clucking is just clucking. It's not that bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like we have 2 nest boxes. One of them has a single chicken in it who's laying an egg. One of them has the white leghorns who already laid an egg, but just feels like sitting in the box anyway. This is why I like Speckles. Even though Speckles, she's a mean girl. She will peck at all the other chickens, but she loves to just sit on my shoulder. Like, look at that. She'll sit there and just melt. No, I pet her, and she was like, I don't want to be pet. Oh, dear. Goat Ronaldo, why does the rooster make the hens freeze or hide? I don't know what you mean by that. You'd have to specify more what that means for me to be able to answer it. But here, let's get out just a little bit more corn. Ooh, look at Speckles. She wants it. You want it. Longest comment, is there a way to have 2 roosters in a single flock? Yes, you can have multiple roosters in a single flock as long as you have enough hens for it. So if you have 1 rooster, you need at least, like, the ratio that I've heard from other people is at least 5 hens per rooster minimum. So like that means if you want 2 roosters, you need at least 10 hens. If you want 4 roosters, you need at least 20. But it's usually good to have more hens than that still. And another good way to stop your roosters fighting is get a really big rooster and a really small rooster. The big rooster will beat up the small rooster. The small rooster will realize I can't win this fight, and then he'll stop fighting anymore. But yes, it is now chickens eating corn ASMR time. Oh my goodness, chicken jumping on me. Look at these things. They just munch. Yes, Afsana, Sushi does love fish. She loves fish a lot. None of the other chickens do. She likes it. Goober, you don't want them fighting? I don't remember what that was even in a reference to. But yeah. Oh, was that the people in chat? Okay, I see. Oh, Mike was the headless rooster. Oh, yeah, Matthias. Yeah, I think that the story of Mike is a pretty sad story. Keeping a dead chicken alive and walking around like a show. Like, that's... On one hand, it's kind of cruel. On the other hand, it doesn't have a brain anymore. Like, I definitely think that's kind of... I think it's distasteful more than anything, because if something doesn't have a brain, it's like, you can't, like, I don't know, it's not really suffering, but, like, it's really distasteful to parade around. Weekend at Bernie's style, parading around a piece of meat. That's just really off-putting. Goat Ronaldo, yesterday you were feeding and your rooster sounded like a roo? What? It's supposed to sound like a roo. I don't know what that means. Abu Super, do I have any Buff Orpingtons? Sadly, no. Next spring, I'm buying chicks. I guess it's actually this spring. I'm buying chicks in 3 months from now, and I'm wanting to get Buff Orpingtons. I'm wanting to get Wyandottes, Polishes. I'm wanting to get the whole flock, all the different colors and shapes and textures. Ibruli, you have 1 rooster with like 15 to 25 hens. Is that fine? Yeah, that's perfect. If you have 1 rooster for 15 to 20 chickens, that's really good. I only have a 1 rooster for 25 hens. I have 25 hens right now that lay eggs and only 1 rooster, and so that means the rooster is still able to breed all the hens. But if I wanted to hatch any of the eggs, I'd probably need more hens or more roosters, and that just makes sure it's all fertilized. But that's all right. But yes, I don't have any Buff Orpingtons. And Dahu, if somebody asks the same question several times, feel free to just delete it, because we don't really need to see the same question so many times. Joanna, why does your chicken sit on the nest when there are no Why does your chicken sit on a nest when there are no chickens? Do you mean why does your rooster sit on the nest when there are no chickens? I don't know what that means. Chickens, sometimes they'll just sit in the nest if they're going broody. Even if there's no eggs, they may still have the hormones telling them to sit in the nest. Sometimes chickens will sit in the nest just because they're wanting to lay an egg, so they'll sit in the nest and just wait for the egg to happen, but who really knows? I know, it just sort of depends on the chicken why they'll sit in the nest or not. Goat Ronaldo, the dinosaurs and your hens were like dinosaurs and your hens were hiding underneath the coop. Again, I don't know what that means, but like, yeah, chickens, if your chickens hide underneath the coop, that's like, if they're sheltering underneath the coop, that actually sounds like a good thing, because it's a good place for them to get away from predators and everything like that. If they're nesting underneath the coop, if they're making nests underneath the coop, that's not good, because then you can no longer access them to check if they're okay, collect the eggs and everything like that. So if they're making nests underneath the coop, you might want to block off the net, like the underneath the coop section, or just remove all the nesting material, make sure it's big enough, open enough that they don't want to nest there. But yeah, it really depends. Bork the Dork, you love the videos, man. I'm happy you enjoy the videos. It's always nice when people say they love the videos. Like, a lot of YouTubers don't read their comments, but they still do. A lot of YouTubers do not respond to their comments, but they still do read their comments. And I hear this from all the YouTubers I talk to. They say that if somebody says that they say that if somebody says they enjoy their content, even if they don't respond, it does make them feel better. So yeah, for sure, if you enjoy any sort of YouTubers, if you enjoy any YouTuber in any sort of niche or anything like that, feel free to say, hey man, I enjoy your content or whatever. Like, it always makes people's days a little bit better when you say that. Afsana, sushi good or mean? Sushi is a really good hen. She's medium dominance. Medium, like, lower dominance hens will get pecked at by all the other hens. High dominant hens will be the ones doing the pecking, but Sushi's medium dominance, meaning she doesn't peck very much, but she also doesn't get pecked at, so she just kind of coexists on her own. She's also one of the rooster's favorite hens, so she always keeps by him, and it's kind of cute. Like, she just stands by his side and keeps an eye on him. Wait, what? Oh my goodness, we have 5 white eggs right now. My white leghorn laid a white egg. One of the other chickens laid a white egg. I don't know who. That's crazy. The moment I'm done feeding them this apple, I have to go check that out. We have 5 white eggs. Somebody laid one. Either one of my white leghorns laid 2 eggs in a single day, which they don't do that. Chickens are almost incapable of laying 2 eggs because they don't have the calcium for it. Usually, instead of laying 2 eggs, they'd lay a double yolked egg. But laying 2 eggs in a single day, it can happen, but that is really rare, so I don't know what could cause it. Oh, Asfana, you have to leave now. Goodbye, Asfana. David Loyes, why did I decide to get chickens? I decided to get chickens just because I've said this story a billion times, billions of times, but I'll say it once more just because it's a good story. I moved to the countryside. My parents moved to the countryside more so. My parents wanted to live in a nice little countryside, a little place where we'd have land for a farm and everything like that. But we were just growing like food, and it's mostly we moved because we wanted to just enjoy being, out of the city. And it was boring. Like, it was really boring for me, especially as, like, I've always been an introvert. Like, speaking online is easy. Speaking in person is always, like, I was never really that good at it until I got a job, getting a job. Getting a job is so good for your public speaking skills. If you're an introvert, or if you're not good at speaking, getting a job when you turn 16 or 18 or anything like that is so good, because even if you don't speak much to customer service, you can speak to your own employees, talk to people from, like, behind masks. It's really good. Oh yes, Dahu, there are only 13 people because this stream is not shown in the shorts feed. It's only shown in the subscriptions tab, which means these 13 people are 13 true fans. Also got a bit of apple in my eye. Ow. Oh, that stings. But yeah, I was going to say, oh yeah, I've always been an introvert, so I lived in the country. None of our neighbors talked to us. I was bored out of my mind, so I thought, hey, I want to get chickens because these things are cute, because I always loved working around animals. Chickens are so cute. And I thought, hey, I'd love to have some chickens. And they were, like, I got them as a hobby. They were a fun hobby, and I've never regretted having them. They're very good fun. Yes, Goober, I love every of the birds. They're all very good. But yes, welcome back, welcome back, MP. Sorry, I just have a lot of names in my head right now. Who's clucking? Which one of you is clucking? Oh my goodness, it's Luna. Luna's sitting beside me clucking. Look at this, I only have the white leghorns on me. I have this, Rhode Island Red on my lap. The white leghorns keep pecking at them too. Afsana, you're back. You just had a break from the live stream. Welcome back, Afsana. Good to have you back. Uh, the animal experts. Who is my favorite of the chickens? None of these white leghorns. I really. She's a mod. Like she is a. Hello. I've been muted. Mm. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? I'm not muted. So you cannot hear. Can you? Oh my goodness. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, can you hear me again? This mic has actually broken. This mic is actually broken. Oh my goodness. Hello, you can hear again now. Okay, this mic, I'm gonna send it back to the people who I got it from. It is actually broken for real this time. And that is so awful. That is crazy. But also, luckily, because as I was saying earlier, this is vertical, horizontal live stream. It's not showing in the short speed. I don't have to worry about going mute for a few seconds, killing my live stream, because I only have 14 regulars watching. I still have 14 now, because people, the regulars who actually enjoy my stuff, they're able to see it, so that's pretty good. Yes, animal expert, I'll repeat what I said back to what you said. Oh yeah, you said who are your favorites? My favorite was originally, it was Pepper and then Peanut. Pepper and Peanut were my two favorites. Then when I got the babies have so much personality to them. Originally then the white leghorns were my favorites, but then I have 4 of them and all 4 of them are really similar to one another, so I can't have a favorite of one of the 4 identical. Like these are the friendliest chickens, but they're also very similar to one another, so I thought they can't be my favorite. So then it was Goldilocks because she was the little tiny one who's asymmetrical. Where is Goldilocks? I don't know where Goldilocks is. But then, out of all of that, the friendliest one right now is this girl right here. This is my new favorite of the babies. Get back here. Oh, you're dirty. Her feet were dirty. I don't want to pick her up after all. That one right there, her name is Speckles. She is my tiniest girl. She is so perfectly round. She is such a perfectly smooth face. She's so adorable. And also, she's a mean streak in her. She's a very dominant hen. So you look at her and you say, Slay Queen. She is a girl boss of a hen. Like, she is as mean as the white leghorns are, but she's also a lot cuter looking and just as friendly too, which means she's pretty special. Abu Zuber, how many years old is Pepper? Pepper's 5 years old. I don't really remember how old a lot of my hens are because I don't check very often. And also, I only remember how old my hens are usually because I have a photo log where all my hens are, and I can scroll back through my photos to see, oh, I got this hen in like April, which means it's December now. April is the 3rd month. That means that means the baby chickens are like 9 now? No. I got them at the end of April, beginning of May. It's halfway through December, which means they are 8.5 months old now. Dang, wow. That can't be right. They feel like they've barely been, like, they feel like they're still babies. Oh, look, the peacock's reading it too. Ooh, that's really nice. But yes, hello, everyone. Corn, first you hear is Slay Queen and Girl Boss. Yes. Well, we only have hens here. We only have a single rooster, a single male peacock, and a single male goose. So the rest are all hens. So what do you call a chicken? A girl who just takes, I don't know, beats up all the other girls and is so super special. I don't know. Oh my gosh! Wow, these apples are juicy. These are some juicy apples. Archer, what breed is Peanut? Peanut? I always thought she was a cuckoo Moran because she looked very similar to a cuckoo Moran. And now that I've got Barred Rock chickens, she looks like a Barred Rock. She looks very similar to them. So she's mixed breed. So I still will say she's a cuckoo Moran, but Barred Rock now that I've seen Barred Rocks next to her, Barred Rock is also optional. Yes, Corn, it is juicy. Ooh, yuck. The chickens, they stand in something disgusting and then they walk around and then they try to trample it on me. Ugh. Oh, there's a smell in the air. It's terrible. But yeah, I have two lay boxes now, and both of the lay boxes have chickens in it. So I think I think I'm gonna get a third lay box, put up a third lay box, and see if the chickens want to use 3, if that's even better. Yes, corn. Peanut has feathers on her feet. She has a different style comb to the Rhode Island, to the barred rocks. She's a different style comb to the barred rocks. She has feathers on her feet. She's really tiny and she goes broody often. All those are more likely to be cuckoo Morans, but she's also mixed breed. So even if she is a cuckoo Moran, she's mixed breed. So she very well could be a barred rock mixed with some other tiny bantam or something like that instead of a cuckoo Moran. Like she could be a barred rock mixed with a tiny thing. Who knows? Matthias Yoder, you're American? American. Afsana, I don't write your name on the board because the name on the board is just for donators and members. And I don't write very many names on the board because I used to have a pinned comment that would say, like, people get their names on the board when they donate, but I haven't had that there for a little bit, but that's all right. Animal experts, do you have any advice for a good bird to get as a house pet? Chickens, geese, peacocks, and ducks, all those are terrible house pets because they can't control when and where they poop. They will poop all over your floor. Like if you have a house where you already have like, if you have a house with tile floors and you're willing to put down some bedding on the floor, I have friends who keep chickens inside of their house. Like one of my friends who used to breed chickens for a living, she had a room inside of her house which was the silky room where she kept her breeding silky. So yeah, if you want chickens, if you want to put bedding down on one of your rooms of your floor with a tile floor, you can keep chickens inside and you can keep a couple as a pet. But I also wouldn't recommend parrots either. Parrots are incredibly needy, and you need to change your life for it. Getting a parrot is really similar to getting a literal child, where you need to change everything about how you operate your life and everything like that. Like, when you get a parrot, no more cast iron, no more nonstick, no more Teflon, no more air scent or incense sticks or any sort of spray bottles of any kind. Oh, can you not hear me again? What is wrong with this? Hello, can anyone hear me? Hello, Tori said they can't hear me. You can hear me. Okay. Okay, so you can. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to refund my microphone to the company I bought it with. I'll say, yeah, my microphone's just straight up stopped working now. Oh, my goodness. Yes, hello, everyone. Thank you. So you can all hear me. Very good to see. So what was being said in chat? BM, your grandpa owns a chicken that's all black. Those aren't rare. Those rare. Yeah, the all black chickens that have black feet, black faces, black feathers, black organs, black other stuff. Those chickens are quite rare, but they're not impossible to get. You can buy them, they're just quite expensive. So they are rare in the fact that they are expensive, but like having them is cool in the same way that having them is cool in the same way that having this thing is cool. Like, look at this thing. It's an uncommon breed where it has the, oh, look at her, I'm holding her, and she's comfortable enough being held to eat out of my hand. That is so cute. But yeah, having one of the I Am Samani all black chickens is about as rare as having one of these girls, where they're rare because they're expensive. So if you have one, that is still cool, even if they're not super, like, even if they're not exclusive, even if you're not the only person who has it. Matthias, if you want to play like Roblox with people, feel free to join the Discord and you can ask there for people to play. Because I know people in the Discord ask each other all the time if they wanted to like play games together. So you can always do that if you want. Yeah, Goober, the all black chickens are really cool. I would love an all black chicken would be really cool. Also an all white chicken or an all like, you know, orange, like how they have the gold chicken. Imagine an all gold chicken. Gold feathers, gold skin, gold flesh. That would be so cool. MP Dahu, neither of you play Roblox? I don't play Roblox. I usually just play other games myself. But oh my gosh, the chat moves so fast. But yes, hello everyone. Let me just scroll back to get the questions that happened before my mic died for a small moment. I don't know. I don't really think there's anything much being said back there anyways. MP, the chicken is screaming like crazy. The chicken right now that's screaming, let me look, it is Eye Pecking Girl, the girl who sits by my shoulder and pecks my eyes. I don't remember her name. Let's see. She's a brown chicken with a white leg band by the nest box who's screaming wants to lay an egg. I think that means, let me think, she's either caramel or acorn. I think her name might be Caramel. I'm not sure. Go Ronaldo, you have gold chickens. Oh, gold chickens are awesome. I love the gold chickens. Abu Zuber, Peanut looks like one of your hens. Which one is your breed? I think you mentioned it before, but I don't quite remember. I think the one that you said she looked like might have been one of the varieties where you live, which was also descended from the barred rocks. Because the cuckoo Morans, I don't know if they're descended from barred rocks or not, but they're very common where I live. So like it's usually like there are usually a lot of chickens with a single pattern. Like the black and white stripes, there are tons of chickens that look like that. So that means like if you have one that looks like that, it's not necessarily anything super unique. Sorry, it's not necessarily not super unique, but it's not necessarily super common. That's what I meant. Sorry. It is quite unique because oftentimes these breeds they're national breeds where they're in certain nations where people have these crazy breeds. Oh, look at this. Who is this? We have Luna down here, Dolly up here, then the two leghorns. Who are you, girls? Let's see. We have white band girl and what's your band? White band and pink band, which means this is Archie and Twix on my shoulder right now. I love these two girls. They're very nice. MP, you have ads now? Oh my goodness, you have... Wait, sorry, do ads play after a single hour of streaming? Oh, that's pretty interesting. Goober, you think the short lives are better. Is there any reason... Like, I definitely like to... try chicken... Obviously, everyone here discovered me from short lives, but, like, what are your thoughts? Why do you think short lives are, like, necessarily better? Because, like, if people prefer the short lives more, I'll probably do them instead. I was just experimenting with the horizontal lives just because they have the potential to make more money from ad revenue. And when I don't have very many people watching, I don't know, again, if it isn't very much money, if it's only going to be like a single dollar from ad revenue, I'm going to do whatever is better for the fans. Because, like, obviously, like, at a certain point, it's not worth it to try to do something different. So I'm just going to... Quiet chicken! Like, yeah, right now I'm just experimenting to see, do people like it more? Because, like, yeah, with my vertical lives, I'll get 15 people. Like, I'll have, like, 30 people in the whole time, but 15 will be people who are doom scrolling, and then another 15 will be the regulars. Whereas here, we only have the regulars watching, which is very, very nice. Animal experts, I should get turkeys. I would actually, yeah, I never used to want to get turkeys, but now I just want to get 2 female turkeys just as pets, because the male ones are really aggressive, but the female ones are apparently really cool, so I'd love to get some female turkeys for sure. Corn, you say I'm Somali and Polish are just as expensive as the Leghorns and Morans in the Netherlands. That is really funny. Yeah, where I live, the I'm Somali is like 5 times more expensive than the rest because it's a rare breed, which is kind of funny. Yeah, Corn, male turkeys, they're not more aggressive than the female turkeys, but they're territorial, which means if they think something is in their territory, they are going to be more likely to attack other birds. So, like... normally, like, until they hit puberty, male turkeys are just the same as female turkeys. When they hit puberty, they get really aggressive. So, like, imagine a male goose mixed with a male rooster, and then you crank that up a little bit. That's male turkeys. So I'm not getting a male turkey, because my chicken coop, it's big enough to host maybe a couple female turkeys, but the male turkeys are too far. Animal expert, you're gonna go. Peace. Goodbye, man. Have a good one. Goober, you also have to go for a moment. Getting back to your house. Yeah, get back to your house. Be safe. What else was said in chat? Goat Ronaldo. Rooster with gold feathers is shiny and is green. You have all of it. That is, yeah, the roosters with the gold feathers are so cool. Like Pepper. Pepper is the gold and black stripes. I would love a rooster that looks like Pepper. Gold and black stripes with, like, with Polish. Actually, no, that was it. Gold laced Wyandotte Polish rooster would be so cool. Hey, the goose is nibbling at my boot. I don't know what's the deal with this goose. She really loves to nibble at boots and toes, and especially my other chickens. When I have a chicken that will sit on the ground, she will walk right up to it and start nibbling, just nibbling all over it. Tori, you can hear me? Good to hear, man. What is here? Corn, you said when you had male turkeys, it was way friendlier than the hens. Really? Interesting, yeah. For most of my people I've, like, spoken to, other people I've heard about male turkeys are usually very territorial. But again, with the animals, it depends on the animals. Like, my male geese are supposed to be really aggressive. My male goose is on the ground down there. he's really friendly just because he was raised around other birds and everything like that. So sometimes they can be really territorial. Sometimes they can be friendly. If you got a friendly one, that's really good to have. What is it here? Go Ronaldo, yes. Is it true that chickens' heads always still stay warm when you move? Oh, stay still when you move it in a circle. No, that is not true, but it is true for some birds. Chickens, they keep their heads still so they can see the environment better. Because humans, we're really good at seeing things when we move our head. Our eyes can lock on. Chickens, they like to keep their heads still. So, like, if you ever seen pigeons bobbing their head, pigeons don't actually bob their heads. What they do is as they walk, they hold their head still and then move it forward to a new position, hold it still as they walk. So it looks like they're bobbing their head, but they're actually trying to keep their heads as still as possible. Same thing with chickens. They keep their heads still. They keep their heads stabilized to see things. But a chicken that's really friendly with you, if a chicken's really friendly with you and it doesn't fear being held, it's not going to try to hold still. So that means the chickens that hold really still when you hold them are not necessarily scared of you, but they're not comfortable with you. So when you hold them, they're like, oh, I got to stay on alert to make sure I'm not going to be like eaten or anything like that. But the chickens who are really friendly, they don't care. They don't keep their heads still. Oh, there goes that girl. Who else? We have all the girls behind us now instead. Let's see what else is being said in chat. Dahu, your rooster's molting right now. Oh yeah, my rooster's molting. He got really ugly when he did that. Abu Zuber, your breed is the Buff Orpington and the Barred Rocks. Yeah, Buff Orpingtons are cool. This spring, I definitely want to get some Buff Orpingtons because they're big, they're fluffy, and Buff Orpingtons, they're gold colored, which is really nice, and they also have the fluffy feet, which is just so cool. Trish, you asked Messi or Ronaldo. I don't watch any sports, so I don't know really anything about either of those people. But I will say Ronaldo because Ronaldo is a more famous one. I don't know. It's like if you had to meet either of them, I'd meet the more famous one because imagine the networking opportunities of being able to say, "Oh my goodness, can I take a selfie?" They will never remember your name or your face, but that is cool to do. MP, you love the names in the chat. They're like objects, exclamations, gibberish, and celebrations. Yeah, the names are always really funny. I love all the different names. Matthias, it failed when you tried to get into the Discord because of a billing problem. You do not have to pay to get into Discord. If you go into Discord and it says you have to pay, you might have done something wrong or you might have clicked a malicious link somewhere. That is very problematic. You do not have to pay to get to Discord. That is not a good thing to hear. What else is being said in chat? Corny says, "Say rating so much at home, all your hens are dirty." Didn't you lose one of your roosters because of the rain? Yeah, be careful with the rain. That stuff's dangerous. Bruley, the chicken by me looks like yours. Yes. Dahu, roosters shake their heads around. They go, woo, like they shake their heads around. They just do that to notify their hens because their hens can see that a lot better than if they're still. So if they pick up a little piece of food and they want to share it with hens, they'll tidbit, they'll shake it around. Or if they cock-a-doodle-doo, they'll cock-a-doodle-doo and shake their heads around just to show all their children they have to go. Oh, wait. Goat had to leave. Goodbye, Goat. Oh, Matthias, you couldn't download the Discord app. I see. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, if you want to talk with people, you can always try that. If you can't download the Discord app, maybe try seeing if your parents can, or parents or family member or someone who is good with technology can help you out with that. I'm not sure. I shouldn't assume people here are kids. Most people who watch my streams are kids. Like I've noticed the median age, like the middle age is like 14 to 18 is usually the people who watch from 14 to 18 and farmers, which is they're funny. What does your name mean, Corn? Oh, Goober, you're welcome back, Goober. Hello, everyone. But yeah, everyone is here once again. Let me see. I just have a little bit more corn here, so I think I have 2 nest boxes. One of them's empty. One of them has 2 chickens in it with another 2 waiting out front. There are so many. Like, look here. Why do you want to go in this nest as 2? Like, they're the 2 waiting to go in that nest when I have that nest there that also has space in it. Like, look at it. There's only 1 chicken in there. There's plenty of space for the other girls if they wanted to, but they don't. They don't want to, and that's really, oh my goodness, these things are crazy. Welcome back, Dehu. Greetings. But yes, hello, everyone. Corn, you never asked what Kippet meant. Anyways, but yes, hello everyone. Oh my goodness, I bring up the corn and all of a sudden the chickens start jumping on me again. Look at that. You want some corn, don't you, girl? Look at all these girls who want the corn. I'm afraid today is, or right now is goose time. Come on, jump down. I just have to go grab my second tripod, my goose tripod, so I can put my phone down right low, close to the ground. You were always here, Dahu? That's all right. Oh, there we go. Let's just put you right here. There we go. Ah, lovely. Just gotta get things off my... gotta make sure these things don't peck and scrape at my eyes and everything like that. Here, let me go down here. Beautiful. I don't know how this will work. Let me put you right... Actually, I can't put you there. The peacocks will try to poop on you. I will put you here. Is that safe? Yeah, that's safe. Just gotta get everything in frame, which is difficult. Hey, Goose! Goose! Come here, Goose! Now get off my head! Get off my head! Goose! Goose, come here, Goose! Look, Goose! I have corn! I have the corn. I have the corn for my big goose. The problem is the container of corn is too small. Come on, Goose! Goose. I don't know if they'll be able to get it. Oh my gosh, too many chickens trying to scrape at my eyes and everything like that. Everyone here is farmers. Yes, hello. Oh my gosh, chickens are trying to destroy my phone. Matthias, what do I do if I have someone trying to act inappropriate to other members in Discord? If someone is acting inappropriate, notify one of the moderators and they can take care of it to the best of their judgment. Here, everybody, Neapolitan, Goose, here. Okay, we finally have the goose here. Come on, Goose, eat up, Goose. Come on, eat up. There we go, look at that. The big goose, it rains corn for the goose. Nom, 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 nom. Oh my goodness, she loves her corn. Oh no. Oh wait, no, we have the other goose there instead. Let's get the goose that way. There you go. We have the two geese eating together. They are so cute. They are such precious little creatures. I love these things. These things are awesome. What else is being said? My goodness, the male is so loud. Shut up, my goose. He's so loud. He screams. It hurts my ears. I hope I don't get hearing damage from this guy. Like, imagine getting hearing damage, and it's like, what did you get hearing damage for? And then, you have the guy who said, oh, yeah, I worked in heavy machinery my whole life. Then you have the other guy who's like, oh, yeah, I had Harley Davidsons where I motorbiked around, everything like that. And then you have me who said, oh, how did I get hearing damage? I was a chicken live streamer, and a goose kept screaming at me, and it didn't even like these live streams are just for fun. They're not even very profitable. I just do them because they're fun. My goodness. Ow, so much screaming going on. Longest comment, why don't your chickens eat things? Look at this, Speckles here. Speckles pecking at my face. Look at you, you have so much blood on you. You're such a monster. Here, let me, chickens. Oh my goodness, these chickens, they just keep pooping everywhere. You always gotta check, whenever you sit down, check before you sit down, make sure a chicken hasn't pooped there. But where was it? Goober, you love getting your PJs and do absolutely nothing all day. That is certainly a lifestyle. I personally prefer being able to do something, accomplish something, because being a child, being able to do nothing is certainly fun. Once you become an adult, doing nothing just makes you feel bad. Enjoy. My goodness, there's so much screaming going on. But yeah, enjoy the days of your youth when you can easily and happily do nothing and feel good about it. Because those days will not last forever. Hey, ooh, look at you, girl. Come on. Sit right there. You're so perfect. Hello, girl. Mwah. I love this thing. Oh, and she's gone again. What else is happening in chat? Hello, Diana. Greetings. David Loyes, it hurts your ears. It hurts my ears more. You're hearing through a microphone. I'm hearing through it directly. Live and much louder. Corn, you're 13. You still need to feed all the chickens, all 30. Oh, Corn, you have 30. Quiet, chicken. Quiet. these chickens are screaming. You have 30 chicken coops. That is so many. That's crazy. Yes, what Goober said is true. It says it's skill issue. 30 chicken coops, skill issue. Hearing damage, skill issue. Bees? What's wrong with bees, MP? I don't really like bees that much. They sting me all the time. But I don't know, I think bees are... I say bees approved. I approve of bees. Bees are good. Hello again, Tori. Oh yeah, longest comment. You said, oh no, I understand you don't hate bees, MP. I saw the joke, but like, yeah, where was it? Longest comment, you said, why don't chickens eat things like lettuce? My chickens refuse to eat a lot of things unless it's really, really tasty, because they only like to eat, like, they eat so much, like, pellet food. They eat so much corn and sunflower seeds and other delicious... So I just gotta grab this real quick. Keep complaining, you will be held, and then I'll shove you in the nest box. You will get shoved in the box. But yeah, my chickens eat so many delicious treats, so many tasty, yummy goodness, that they don't want to eat anything else. Like, if your chickens don't want to eat lettuce, you can either, oh, goodbye, Brule, have a good one. But yeah, if your chickens do not eat very much, like lettuce or other sort of food scraps or stuff like that, usually chickens will mull over it. Like, they'll just sort of nibble over it over the course of a day. So if they don't eat it all at once, one thing you can do is you can get a what you can get is like a ring. Put a ring down on the ground outside, throw all your food scraps in it, and then your chickens will pick through it. They will eat a bunch of it over the course of several days, and what they don't eat, the bugs will start to eat, and then they'll go through and eat the bugs in it instead, which also works. So it's basically like a compost ring. That's another good thing you can do. Or another thing is, if you have a bunch of like leftover lettuce or food scraps you want to feed your chickens to save on money, you can take away their feeder for a day, make sure that they can eat all your food scraps for that time instead, then give them back their feeder so they eat that to get their calcium and everything like that. If you want to have them be like garbage disposal, that's another thing you can do. But like, yeah, really the main reason chickens don't eat these sort of things is usually come on, chicken, calm down. It's all gonna be okay, my little baby. Here, hug, look at that. Also, yeah, the tactical. If a chicken doesn't want to be held, never be afraid to come in with a tactical hug. Say, I'm gonna hug you, and you will be hugged, and you will be loved, and you will not escape from me. You will feel loved, and you will like it. I'm sorry, that's not very nice. I'll go shove her in the nest box because she wants to lay an egg. So I will. Let me go right there. That's the nest box. So just got to get in there. There you go. Just like that. Just like that. See that? Now she's happy. Let's see. Does she go out of the nest box or does she slink further in? Because like you can see by how she's like doing that thing with her butt feathers. She's wanting to lay an egg. So let's just. There you go. And now you can see 2 chickens stacked on top of each other. 2 very. Oh, goodbye, Diana. 2 chickens stacked on top of each other. 2 very happy chickens. And then we can go over here. You can see I have 1 chicken at the door waiting. 1 chicken further in who's already. Wait, what? Who's in there? I can't tell who's in there. Oh, it's just a dirty chicken. I saw the white and the brown and I didn't have a white and brown stripe chicken. It's just one of the barred rock, or no, one of the Rhode Island Reds. And we have the rock here waiting. So that's good. Oh no. Little girl here decided she didn't want to be in the nest box after all. She gave up. Very sad. Oh, there you go. I just got to point the camera towards me again. Dear. So, anyone have anything else they want to say in chat real quick? I've been streaming for 77 minutes, and I think it's about time I probably should get going. I have something wet on my hand. I don't know where did that come from? Ew. It's always disgusting to get wetness on you, and you're like, ugh. There's only one wet thing in the chicken coop, and it's disgusting. Oh, but yes. Anyone have anything else they want to say in chat real quick? Anyone have any other opinions to share? Anything, questions, anything like that? Hello, Tori! Oh yeah, Dahu, you say, why not get a pheasant? As for the pheasants, I might get a pheasant if they have them, and if I Google if they can live with the chickens. Like, if they can roost with the chickens happily, I might get 2 pheasants just for the sake of it, just because it could be fun. The same with that, I want to get 2 turkeys. And I was originally wanting to get ducks, but I've decided now I don't have the floor space for ducks. So instead, I will get Muscovy ducks, because Muscovy ducks are like regular ducks, but they roost next to the chickens. So that's really good. BM, you want to say I'm the best chicken channel? Thank you, BM. I appreciate it. Matthias, how do I keep out the ravens? Oh, this is a really good one. I have 8-foot tall fences, like from bottom to top. It's 8 foot tall of horse fencing. No, not horse fencing. It's stucco wire, which stucco wire is galvanized wire, and it's more than strong enough to keep out the wild animals. So it's 8 foot tall stucco wire fencing. It was cheaper than horse fencing. And then on the bottom, I have a little L of chicken wire, like the little L of chicken wire like this. So that means predators, when they come up, or sorry, not L of stucco wire. On the bottom of the fence. So the fence goes up like this, and then there's a little L in the corner. That means when a dog or something comes up, they try to dig under. Like, look, they can dig under all they want. They can't get through. There's wire there. This little, little L of wire. And then around corners, I have like a little L that goes in 2 directions. Put a pin in it to stop it. Why does everyone want to complain? My goodness, these chickens are so loud. Do the chickens eat bananas? They will eat bananas, but they don't really care that much about bananas. And Goobery said you enjoy going to your grandma's house and chat with her about aliens, stuff like that. That is also good fun. I keep politics out of my YouTube channel. I keep politics out of my friendships, especially with my other YouTubers. I have friends with other YouTubers who are all over the political spectrum, and I don't talk about politics because the fastest way to ruin a friendship is talk about politics. But when I go to a family gathering, I love to find the family guys who are like the family people who are very interesting and who enjoy having conversations and just discuss things like politics, because like politics, current world events, all that sort of stuff, those are really good to discuss with somebody who wants to have a discussion, even if they don't have the same views as you. So like, yeah, if one of your family members believes in aliens, it's the same thing. Even if you don't believe in the same thing they do, that's a fun thing to have a discussion about. Ask them, okay, I'm not convinced. Now explain your worldview to me and tell me, why do you believe that way? Like, it's the sort of thing is that when you're going to conversation like this, you don't go in there being hostage. You don't go in there saying, I don't believe, I think you're wrong. This is why you're wrong. You ask them, I have a different viewpoint. Why do you believe this? And then that's how you can talk, and it's always good fun. MP, you believe in aliens? I don't. Oh, my goodness, these chickens just make such weird noises. I don't believe in aliens just because, well, I believe the universe is big. There's probably something somewhere, but like, I don't think aliens visit Earth, because I think that's just a little goofy. Because every time you hear about aliens visiting Earth or whatever, it's always just like, it's always the conspiracy theorists, or it's like leaked CIA documents from 40 years ago where they were doing hard narcotics and like having out-of-body experiences, stuff like that. That is not very scientific, so that's the main reason why I don't really believe. Wasps? MP, you hate wasps? What? Why are we back to the wasps and the bees again? Oh my goodness, the bees are fluffy and cute. When you see a wasp, just like, yeah. Oh no, bumblebees are incredibly fluffy and cute. Bumblebees are adorable. Honeybees, they are very aggressive. They sing a lot. Wasps, actually, it depends on the wasps. I've seen some very friendly wasps. Hornets are really aggressive. Bald-faced hornets, they have tons of bald-faced hornets in Canada and the United States. Those things are really, really aggressive. But tiny paper wasps, the little tiny paper wasps, those are actually really friendly, and they're also, they just mind their own business. Like I've been stung more by neighbors' beehives than I've been stung by paper wasps. So that's really good. BM, you hate wasps. They try to sting at your little sister. She's 3 years old. Oh, yeah, that's off. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you have a wasp nest, like as I said, even with the paper wasp ones that aren't very aggressive, when they make a nest near my house, I will still take down their nest. Especially if you have chickens. Chickens love eating wasps. So you go up to the wasp and say, "Here, so you try to mess with me. You try to mess with my family. Well, you'll find I have chickens who are going to." You try to sting my family, I will have my pets eat your family. That's what you do. Oh yeah, BM, be careful setting the hives on fire. That is a huge fire risk. You definitely don't want to set your house on fire. That is for sure not a safe thing to do. Goober, dogs. Oh yeah. Do not put dogs near your chicken coops. What is it? Yeah, you said, is it okay to let dogs around your chickens? Yeah, for sure it is not okay to have dogs around your chickens unless your dogs are a specific breed. Like things like a sheepdog, even if your sheepdog is born and raised around chickens, they are too high energy and they can still very easily injure chickens or kill them accidentally. The only dogs that should be around chickens are specifically bred chicken dogs, livestock protecting dogs, not cattle dogs that chase at ankles, but specifically protecting dogs that have been born and raised around chickens. Any other dogs, these things are predators, they have predatory instincts, they can hurt your chickens. Like the same thing, cats. If you have a cat that's born and raised around chickens, a wild cat will eat your chickens. A cat that's born and raised with chickens won't eat your chickens. It'll be friendly with your chickens, but it still will probably end up accidentally killing baby chicks if they're nearby. So that means if you have a cat, don't let your cat near your babies, even if your cat, like if you have a mouse problem, if you hatch and like raise a baby barn cat with your chickens, it'll probably be fine with your chickens. It'll probably not attack your ducks or geese or anything like that. But always be careful. Never let them around the babies. The reason why chickens, peacocks, and geese, and ducks, and guinea fowls, turkeys, the reason why all these birds can live so well together is because they are all prey animals. Like chickens, like obviously they eat meat, chickens eat mice, peacocks eat tiny reptiles and stuff like that, but they don't look at each other as prey. Like a chicken doesn't look at another chicken as prey the same way that a dog might look at a coyote and think, I could eat that. So like, yeah, for sure, like birds are really good to keep together. You can keep goats with your chickens. You can keep horses, ducks, or so you can keep horses and cows with your chickens. Not too close together because they could trample each other. Like goats are easy to keep with chickens. Cows and horses could trample them if you're not careful. But like, yeah, usually prey. Hey, don't do that in front of the camera, chicken. My goodness, you're trying to get me demonetized. Point your butt around. Rotate in the other direction. Rotate. There you go. Corn, you have 24 cats that you keep with your chicken. My goodness, Corn, how many chickens do you have? I knew you had a big farm, but I keep forgetting that you had a big farm because I'm pretty sure I confused your farm with, I think it was it Country Farmer, or was it Country Farmer or Traffic Cone was the one who had like 50 different breeding operations where they had like a local breedery where they bred every single different type. Wait, no, they didn't even breed them. They just kept them purebred for like trophies. I don't know, like they kept them just to have. I don't remember, but like, yeah. How many do you have? That's crazy. Goober, just because chickens eat big insects alive and wasps and stuff can still sting dead, so do not feed the chickens wasps. Yeah, do not feed them the adult wasps unless, like, what you can do is if you freeze them and dry and desiccate them, like if they're completely dry, you can probably grind them up into a protein powder for chickens. Your chickens will probably like that. But like fresh wasps or freshly frozen wasps could still be dangerous, could still sting your chickens' crops. But wasp brood is really safe to feed your chickens. So if you get the wasp nest, freeze it for a while to kill anything in it, or even just get rid of all the alive wasps with a vacuum, something like that. Feed that to your chickens. Your chickens will pick out all the little grubs out of it, and they love those so much. MP, you would not trust a horse around chicken? Yeah, I wouldn't trust a horse or something like that around chicken. I wouldn't even trust something like a, oh, hey, look at that. I just realized she jumped on me of her own accord. That's so cute. But yeah, I wouldn't trust a horse around chicken. I wouldn't even trust something like an emu. Because an emu wouldn't want to hurt a chicken, but an emu, they're really silly, they're really goofy. They could easily stomp on a chicken. Like a goat is probably the largest creature that you can safely keep near your other chickens without them injuring each other. Corn, your 14-year-old house cat does not care about your chickens. You brood in your homes. Ah, very nice. Let's see, what else was here? Yeah, you have 24 cats is so many, Corn. You have the giant farm. Dog, you want me to hold Pepper before I go? I can do that. Longest comment, training dogs protect chickens. The only dogs you can train to protect chickens is you can only train dogs that are specifically meant to be livestock dogs for chickens. Any other dogs that aren't livestock dogs, they cannot live around your chickens. They need to be specifically livestock dogs that are born and bred and raised with your chickens, or else they are pose a threat. Like yeah, you definitely don't want to take a risk. Hello, penguin, greetings. What else was being said in chat? What was back there? But yeah, quiet, chicken. Oh my goodness, these things make so many names. Dahu. Sorry for getting your name wrong. I apologize for that. Hey, Corn, don't mute me in chat. You're not allowed to mute me in chat. Well, you can mew just a little. Like one mewing is perfectly fine, chat. No more than that, Corn. Like a little bit of one. One of those in chat is, you can get one of those a day and then that's it. David Loys, when mouse eat poison and the chickens eat the mouse, it could be dead. Yeah, for sure. Do not poison mice. Poisoning mice is a really terrible environmental thing because snakes eat the mice, dogs and cats eat the mice, chickens eat the mice. Everything eats mice. So if you poison mice, you will end up poisoning all your animals too. Best thing for mice is you can have tiny mouse traps that have covers on them that are small enough that the mice can get in, but no chicken can accidentally get its head caught in that trap too. Or another thing is if you have chickens that are specifically chickens that are friendly around, or say cats that are friendly around chickens, those are also good for dealing with mice as well. But I'm going... Yeah, Corn, your oldest chicken died in mouse. Yeah, do not use mice trap. Do not use poison because your chickens can eat that or they can eat the poison mouse. Do not use mouse traps because that can kill chickens as well. So yeah, for sure, do not do any of that sort of stuff. Just like you can use, there are safe mouse traps that have covers in them or stuff like that. Or as I said, just cats. Yeah, look at this. 2 chickens happily sitting side by side. We have 2 girls here, 2 in that box. How many are in that box? Oh, only 1 in that box. But yeah, I think it was David. Was it David Loys here who said, "Can I hold Pepper and Peanut before I leave?" I will grab Pepper and Peanut for you right now. Hey, Peanut, we have a peanut right here. Oh, no, sorry, that's too high up. We have a peanut right here, and then I'll put you here, Peanut. I'll put you here. Stay there. Stay. You better stay there. I'm gonna grab one, and then I can grab both of them together. And just like that, we have my 2 good girls here. We have a little... Come on, stick your wings. We have 2 good. We have a big Pepper here, tiny little Peanut down here. She's so small. It was you, Dahu? I see. Longest comment. What's the new hen scared? What are your new hens scared of? Are you saying why are new hens? New hens will always be scared of the old hens because the old hens already have established pecking orders and it's familiar territory. New hens, it's unfamiliar land and old chickens who are already more dominant. So you always got to be careful with new chickens because your new chickens will always be aggressive to your old ones. So for oh no, Peanut. Oh, Peanut, no, don't point your butt at me, Peanut. Disrespect. The sheer disrespect of butt chicken. Chicken butt. Oh, but yeah, your new chickens will be perfectly fine with your old chickens, and it usually takes up to a month or 2. A good example I'll give is that right there. Oh, that was my girl Dolly. But yeah, there's Elvis. See, Elvis is next to like a white leghorn, a Rhode Island red Peanut, and she just tolerates it. She's perfectly happy with it because like she's lived with them for a few months. They're just family now, or I guess they're more flock. Chickens don't have family. Like dogs have family, horses have family, chickens have a flock. It's a different thing. Ooh, look at this. We're getting 3 chickens in a box. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh my goodness. Squeeze. Look at that. Perfection. Okay, I can't show that. She's trying to... It's really hard to show chickens in the laying box because like that. I zoom in close, then all of a sudden she flares her butt feathers at us. It's like, I can't show that on camera. But yes, Corn, you're basically a zookeeper at this point. Hello, Philip. You want to see the geese? Yeah, I'll show the geese, and then that will be the last thing I'll be able to show, just because I'm not able to do everything. I can do everything, but I'm not able to be here forever. I'll grab one big goose, just because the people want to see. The people have spoken. They want goose, 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 goose. And right there, this is Goose. I hold him by his legs like this, and then I can say, Goose. Here, let me put you back, balance you on the roost. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is there we go. Roost. Roost Goose. Look at this guy. Isn't he just so... He's such a chill guy. Aren't you such a chill... He's such a chill guy, isn't he? Dahu, at your concert, you played a song called Sleigh Ride. Ooh, Christmas song. Oh, it was a Christmas concert. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I remember you were singing, like, doing, like, the bell song. Yeah. David Loys, I won't kiss Echo. If I pick her up, she'd really traumatize her. The only reason I pick up this guy so much is because he's stoic. So when I pick him up, he just sort of deals with it. He just goes, oh, I guess I'm being held now, but he doesn't get super sad. So I can give him this. I can go, mwah, mwah. I can kiss him, but he still hates it. He still is not happy with it. But yeah, it's all good. Okay, so far, to all the people who've been watching this horizontal live stream so far, what are your thoughts on it? How are you, okay, yeah, Philip, this guy, his name is Neapolitan, because he has this little ice cream scoop on his head, and then he has a brown stripe down the back and a white stripe down the front, so, like, he's a really goofy-looking goose. I really love him, because he's so colorful, he's so, I don't know, because he's a male geese. They're supposed to be super aggressive, but he'd bite me in the face, and I just keep holding him, and then he just stop biting me, and now he's become so calm. Like when I bought him at 1 year old from a friend, and he'd never been handled, he'd never been pet, he'd never been hand fed or anything like that, and then I've trained him to be handleable and everything like that, and it's awesome. At BM, so far you thought the horizontals are not bad. Good to hear. Goober, you say emus are very big chickens. Yeah, emus are chickens with dog complex, exactly. Peacocks are chickens, but they're chickens with anxiety. Peacocks are chickens with anxiety. When you go up to them, they get really scared and they flap away. Geese are chickens, but it's like geese are chickens, but they bluff a lot more. Like geese are cobra chickens. They like it's kind of like a snake. Like a dog or a cat or anything could easily kill a snake, but like they still honk at you and they jump at you anyways, even though like these things, they fight off bears. There are videos you can see on the internet of geese chasing away bears because they just have such unbridled confidence. Like you can learn a thing or two from geese. These things are crazy. You got an ad, Corn? Oh my goodness. Goober, yes, I you know what? I will mog my goose. I'll go up to the goose and say, look at you. Look at this weak jawline here. Look at that weak jawline. Can everyone laugh at this guy's jawline? MP, it was fun having the regulars, but every time you refresh the stream, you got an ad. Why are you refreshing the stream so much? I don't get that. BM, you prefer the short slide? Makes sense. Okay. Understandable. Dahu like oh yeah, I like the yellow bandana. Currently I'm switching to a different color bandana every single day. I was gonna pick a pink bandana, but I decided I'll keep the pink bandana until I do a vertical live because I think people laughing at the pink bandana probably will be really good for engagement, but I'm not sure. Ooh, hold on. Oh, he's gonna fall off. My goose is falling off. Let's see. Oh, look at this guy. He's so pretty. He's not very clean. I really shouldn't kiss him, but I like him. He's funny. I like him. But yeah. MP, the chat stops sometimes. Oh yeah, the vertical live chat is actually better than the horizontal live chat. The horizontal live chat is bad. But yes, okay. But yes, everyone. Okay, I think honestly, I've been streaming for 95 minutes. I've just been experimenting with this, trying to see how it is, and I think honestly, I like the horizontal lives and the vertical lives as well. But I think the horizontal lives, having a lower viewer count doesn't feel as bad because seeing 30 viewers on a vertical live, it makes me feel like I failed. Or seeing 10 viewers on a horizontal live, it's like, dang, that's 10 real people who went out of their way to come see me. Like, it really puts in perspective that these are, like, actual people, and that's real nice. Also, on my Christmas stream where I gifted $150 worth of memberships, I was really afraid they went to nobodies, but I was told by my community partner manager that they go specifically to people who are most likely to renew their membership. So it means people who buy memberships are a lot more likely to receive gifted memberships, which that's annoying, but it means if you buy a $1 membership on somebody's channel and renew it, that means you are then also really likely to get gifted memberships, even if they cost more than $1. Oh my goodness, chickens just stomped on each other. So that's pretty cool. So that's why the only regular who got gifted membership, he got upgraded a membership, and then another one who got gifted membership was one who donated before. So that's like really annoying because I wish it would be people who chat more, but oh well. But yeah, I think I like the horizontal live streams. I think maybe I'll do these maybe twice a week, maybe once a week. I don't know, just every now and then just to try it out, see how it works. Because like the vertical live streams, I found the more I do them, the less they do. And horizontal and vertical live streams have two different algorithms. So maybe if I do these more instead of the vertical live streams, maybe it'll make my vertical live streams perform better. I'm not sure. Oh, is there peanut behind me? Right over there. Oh, it is peanut and pepper roosting together. Oh, they're so precious. I love these two little things. Also, chickens, they don't form emotional attachments to one another. Like, chickens, they don't love each other or anything like that, but they definitely have favorites. Like, Peanut and Pepper hang out together all the time just because they're two of my oldest chickens. So they were born and raised together. So they look at each other and say, that's my friend. That or not sorry, not again, not my friend, but that's somebody I feel safe around. So they're together with each other, and that's nice. Yeah, I love the Peanut. Hey, little Peanut. Your little belly scratches with Peanut. She does not like belly scratches. I give her belly scratches anyway because I like giving her belly scratches. But yes. But I think I'm going to longest comment. Why does rooster attack your hen? Sometimes roosters are very aggressive. If your rooster attacks just a single hen, it might just be picking on it, trying to establish a pecking order. If your chicken attacks all your hens, here's Peanut, then you might have to rehome your rooster. Because really, if your hen is getting injured, if it's just a little peck, like a light peck, that's not that bad. But if it's really heavy pecking, or if he's injuring her, you might need to separate the hen or separate the rooster or something like that. I'm not sure. Corn, you had a rooster that was sad for a week when a hen died. Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, like usually, like from my experience, when I have a hen that dies, the other chickens, they do not care. I noticed this when I had my turkey neck, when I had her in a shovel and I was taking her out to put her like away when she died. All the other chickens just walked after me because they saw the dead chicken but they didn't fear the dead chicken because they saw me and thought, oh, there's a dead chicken there, but I'm safe because Joseph is here. And it's like, oh my goodness. I don't know. They're just kind of strange like that. Like you can't like they're not emotionless. They still do have emotions. They're not pack animals the same way that like horses, dogs, those are pack animals. Chickens are flock animals, which means they don't live together because they love each other. They live together for survival more than anything. They're kind of like how fish school together. Like if you take one chicken and put it into a different flock, they will not be happy that they're not with their current flock because their current flock, they already know who everyone is. They know the pecking order. They know like, you know, there's good food or whatever. So like that's why chickens like be together usually. But they do have emotions. Like my chickens, the ones that I hand raised from birth, they still treat me like their mother. They will jump on my shoulder even when I have no food to offer, just because they feel comfortable and feel safe near me. Like I don't know if it's love or if it's just feeling safe, but they do still join me even when there's no food. Longest comment. Pecking order is in chickens. Chickens will peck at each other. So you have like big chickens pecking at each other. The more dominant chickens will peck more than the less dominant chickens, and that's the pecking order. It's basically just the dominant structure. Is the stronger chickens peck at the weaker chickens. The more active chickens peck at the less active chickens. Older chickens will peck at younger chickens to figure out who's top in pecking order. And basically, the pecking order means who sits at the highest roost bar. Lower pecking order chickens sit lower on the roost bar. Higher pecking order chickens sit higher at the roost bar. Higher pecking order chickens usually are more likely to eat food and everything like that. Nah, Dahu, don't worry about the counting. Counting doesn't matter. Dahu, if I have like 100 people in my server and then I have like a bunch of people doing counting, I will eventually, the bot has a thing where you can set up where it will automatically give someone a roll for 24 hours that stops them from being able to count. So it's basically you get count banned for 24 hours if you fail. I've not set that up yet because I don't have enough people, but maybe if I had like 20 people doing it, I'd set that up later. Dahu, I do have to go. I just yap. I just talk a whole bunch. I'm sorry. That's what I do. People keep asking questions. David Lloyd's here until the end of the stream. It's good to have you, Mirror Man. But yes, I do have to go now. So no more distractions, I'm afraid. No more questions from here. Goodbye, Goober. Goodbye, Dahu. Goodbye, MP. Goodbye, Corn. Goodbye, David Lloyd's. Longest comments. Who else was here? Penguin was here. BM was here. I guess I keep scrolling back. I think that was just about all of it. Oh, yeah, Penguin was here. Yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. Have a good one. I'll see you again tomorrow, this same time as usual. And I'll see you all then. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Actually, wait. Chicken says goodbye. Okay, goodbye now.